guys, if you're here just with the P&L, here you go. Happy? But if you really want to know why I'm not over the moon after making some money in March and hitting a 95% win rate, stick around. It's a short video and I'll make it worth your time. So let's get into Trader View. So guys, we're in Trader View. That's the gross profit for the month of March. Let's get into details so we can check the stats on the month. First things first, that's how much I paid in commissions, about $940. I've done the math for you. So that's the gross profit minus commission. So I made about $4,000 in the month of March. I did about $2,400 in February. So we're making progress. And that's what's important. In terms of the tickers I traded, guys, here are the top 20. All of them, most of them small cap stocks. That's what I trade on a daily basis. If you're wondering where I find these stocks, I use the scanners over at Warrior Trading. I made a video about the interface, I think last month or the month before that. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check them out. It's not paid promotion by any means. I'm a paying member there. So those are the stocks I traded, and now the side of the stock. So you will notice that's 4,900 in gross profit. If I check this, so you'll notice that 99% of my profits came from trades to the short side because I'm a short bias trader. I've tried going long, guys. I'm horrible at it, and I do plan to improve. I don't want to just be a short bias trader in the long run, and that's going to be a work in progress. So let me get out of this view. And now we'll come to this little metric here, that 95% win rate. On the positive side, guys, in the month of March, I was super patient with getting into a trade. I did not just randomly get into a trade. So that was a positive. But within that patience that I showed of getting into a trade, there was a bit of a flawed logic, if I may say. An expectation that the market owed me a good trade because I was so patient. But it does not work that way. The market does not care how patient I've been. And when the trades did not go in my favor, I got stubborn. And there were three examples, I'll just show it to you right now, that messed me up psychologically in the month of March. The first one is PDSB, 7th of March, 14,000 shares traded. So 7,000 short, and then I covered my position. My first entry here, so the red arrows are my entries on the short trade. First entry, averaged up, said a Hail Mary. Thankfully, it pulled back and I covered. That's 7,000 shares, guys. Even if this went to like 220, maybe 250, it would have been enough to put me decent red, not just on the day, but on the month, especially in March, where active traders know how difficult it was to dig yourself out of a hole if you found yourself in one in the first place. That's 7th of March. The next example is also from the 7th of March here on CTMX. 24,000 shares traded, guys. I'm making next to no money relative to the number of shares I'm trading. And this is why. Same thing. The red arrows are my entries. First entry, again, kept averaging up. Then it thankfully pulled back and I was saved by the bell. And this last one here genuinely belongs in the Hall of Shame. POAI, 8,000 shares traded towards the end of March. Look at this, guys. That's the entire move. This is me here beefing with the stock for no reason. Thankfully, like I said, I averaged up, it pulled back, and I just covered. And this would have been a decent sized loss, especially when I've been green all month. I would have given back all my profits on the month. So that's why, guys, I've not been over the moon about this win rate because I knew that I have not been following my rules, and all of these trades had a residual effect or a spillover effect because I kept taking those trades into the future trades as well because I was scared of making a mistake, knowing that I have not been cutting my losses when I should have. So What's the plan moving forward? Let me get out of this screen share so I can tell you that plan moving forward as well. So, guys, the plan moving forward for the month of April is to first size down so I can get a handle on my emotions and really focus on the quality of the trades and not get too hung up in being green or red as I was in the month of March. Secondly, this is a tough one for me, but I will try my best not to average up in a short trade or average down in the rare case that I go long. The third one might come as a bit of a surprise for a lot of you, but I really need to start checking my buying power on a stock because Interactive Brokers has different margin requirements depending on the stock. And sometimes I oversize on my entries without checking what my total buying power is. So that's definitely going to be a checklist for me before even considering getting into a stock. So there you have it, folks. The month of March 2025 is in the books. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section, or if you have any sage advice, let me know as well. I will see you in the next video.